Hello everybody and welcome to yet another YouTube live stream. I'm here joined by Dutch, Left Click, Scooter, and Schweppes, even though right now Schweppes is deafened and I don't particularly know why, but I know he's deafened. Today, we are continuing to play, as you can hear by the music in the background, Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy with, one slight change that I should point out right away. This time around, we are playing on the DS version of the game. Not DS, but we are playing on the 3DS release of this game. Do I remember when it came out? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Can I look that up? Absolutely. Am I going to? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
It says 2014 on the bottom.
Oh.
You idiot!
Well, listen, just because
the copyright year is 2014. That's what we're gonna go with.
Okay, yeah, that's just what we're gonna go with. I'm gonna put my drink down here on the floor.
You would completely miss the copyright year on the bottom of the screen.
Listen, I never pay attention to that shit.
Just me hearing that is...
Schweppes, go on.
That's it.
That was it. He played the, he played that sound.
Alright, let me close Spotify and actually tab into the game. I have played up to the point where we left off 2 weeks ago, actually. It's almost been 2 weeks.
Oh god, right.
So, yeah, we should probably try to schedule it so we can do this on a weekly basis.
Hey,
I was ready.
At least we made it within the same month.
Yeah, that is true.
At the very least, unlike the I Expect You to Die things, which you still haven't continued playing.
Oh, that's right, I need to fucking finish that. I forgot about that!
Yeah, I bought you the first 2 games, and you still haven't finished the first.
I know. But anyhow, let's start. Game 1, Case 2, Day 2.
Yeah, that's good. That should probably be another Gaggle of Idiots stream. Just playing I Expect You to Die.
Yeah.
Except 3 of us are one to 3 people are giving false information.
I mean, that would be funny.
So you can't tell who's correct. That's perfect. That'd be great.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, my mic is unmuted. And desktop is unmuted. Okay. Just double checking because I've had a habit of not
September
unmuting
7th.
those.
Am
September
I
7th,
on...
10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. By the way, make sure that they can hear Discord.
September 7th, 10 a.m.
Why are we all reading it?
Well, I could totally do narrator style.
Alright, who wants to take the judge unless Left Click wants to continue the judge?
Oh, I'd love to
Your
continue
screen
the
is
judge.
stuttering.
Is it?
Yes. Not your YouTube stream. Your Discord stream is.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna...
actually need to
think
watch
it's fine.
one of your YouTube one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay attention to the preview because I know in some of the test recordings I did with some of the ways I was testing to do this, it was freezing a lot, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. All right, Left Click, you start.
Really quick, Alan, before he starts, can you please move your camera? Actually, never mind. Can you flip your camera?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Give him the
can
1,
you
2, and
flip your-
flip it
Can you
upside
flip
down.
your camera and then put it over in the black space on the corner of the screen?
Configure video?
If you can't, don't worry.
I should be able to. Color
Damn.
space, resolution.
I'm just gonna get my voice ready. Oh.
Fuck.
Shut the fuck up!
This is the most upsetting news.
Wait, can you guys?
Oh yeah, I forgot
so
I have the
end
background
stream
removal
hear
thing.
me properly?
Oh.
Oh wait, I used to have, you know that video of the guy like screaming at like double A's, triple A's, and then quadruple A's? I used to have that sound effect. I don't anymore, and I don't know where it is on my computer.
God, I remember that.
That was hilarious.
Enhanced product. Vendor delay.
I'm dead!
Acton.
I need to play that when a corpse pops up on the stream.
So
Just
who am I
play
again?
I'm dead.
We will figure that out as characters are introduced.
Here,
That assuming I can.
There you go,
figure
Dutch.
out if I can.
recording text.
Yeah, okay, cool.
All right. Let me get back to the stream.
I'll be right back then.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Use hardware decoder. Oh, flip vertically. No, wait.
Good job, good job.
That's vertical. Oops.
Are you sure?
Wait,
What
why?
about that?
horizontally. You flipped it vertically horizontal.
Unbelievable. Alan, how could you do something like that? I thought you were professional.
Configure crossbar? What the fuck is that?
A crossbar.
The bar.
Oh yeah, thanks, fucko. That helps. I thought there was a way.
My straw really likes helping.
De-interlacing. I don't need de-interlacing though.
Yeah.
Transform?
Guess what I now have?
Flip horizontal, there we go.
That sounds like someone's being murdered, Jesus Christ.
That's so wonderful.
But yeah, this is also a sound effect that I have.
I'm dead!
Acton.
Okay.
Alright.
I love the fact that in my recommended right now on the video or whatever, in the recommended, it's recommending Alan's stream actively.
Alright. Let's actually fucking start. Left click.
Yes.
Do the line.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Alright, who wants to take Edgeworth?
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
No.
That fits.
No.
No, that does
Just-
not
just
fit.
No.
No, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, what would fit him?
An English accent, like a
Yeah,
posh English accent.
I would say a
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Yes. That
That's
fits
good.
him.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd rather not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Swouse! Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Alright, left click, you want to take Gumshoe again, or do you want to pass it to someone else?
That depends. Does anyone want to try to voice Gumshoe?
Sir.
No.
No,
I'm
don't.
picturing-
He's a chief officer. It's like a.
I'm picturing like an
No,
Irish,
no, he's
or
not.
Maybe like an Irish or maybe like probably even an Australian accent.
A
actually.
Brooklyn accent would
Canadian,
fit
yeah.
Yeah.
best because he goes,
Brooklyn.
see?
See?
I went through a rough New Yorker accent with him.
There's something I don't know. Brooklyn accent.
That's what I'm imagining. It's like some New Yorker.
New Yorker.
I mean, like, bro, look at him. Look at that jawline with the
Big
fucking.
stereotype New Yorker.
Yeah.
Either that or he's like you know, like the generic 40s detective. With like the narration and crap.
I could try to remember what I gave him before.
Alright, left click.
Sir! I'm trying to pull the voice out of my head. It was. I'm trying to like think like almost Australian British, but like no.
I mean,
It
if we
was
wanted Australian
Whistle.
British, we would
My
we would
name's
drag
Dick
Fizzy.
Gumshoe, sir. I'm just trying to remember the voice I had for him.
Reminders that word says precinct, not pre.
Yeah. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain.
Mind red floor map, floor mop.
I fucking read that as floor mop too.
The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death... Oh wait, no, that's not me. I'm an idiot.
Sorry.
Scooter, what's the problem? You have to say, you have to ask.
In the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
Do you think the judge remembers this statue? This clock?
That's a good question. Considering the fact that he called it a statue, probably not. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record.
No, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe. please testify to the court about this hard evidence? As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
Nice.
Later.
Hold on. Before you read that, I would like to say this. Sounds like a lot of. Anyway.
At the very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Huh. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. And this is where I pull out my mouse.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Do you want me to read all of these?
No. I mean, we're gonna press them on every detail, and I'm only gonna do this once because it's a feature of the DS version. But if I press X on my controller, but it would have been Y on a DS, it quiets the music and lets me yell into the microphone, "Hold it!"
Ah.
That should have
Are you
worked.
gonna hold it?
Hold it! There we go.
Whoa! Oh man, that's whack.
How did you say you... Who did you say you got the call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue.
Anyways, there was these 2 people there already.
2 people there already. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey. Lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why, we had a witness describing her. I'm gonna press on that detail. Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, evidence she did it, correct?
Oh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it.
It goes
Even the
through really
prosecution
quick.
agrees.
Yeah, that goes through automatically. I wasn't pressing anything, so.
Well, yeah, I could tell.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah. We just all basically gotta say it. So, yep, you said it.
Exactly what about this suspicion woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes.
Ah!
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony. Your Honor, sir.
You mean the order? You ordered things the way that they probably would have gone.
There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Alright, so here's how it really went.
Hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Oh, this is the, probably, this is, I know what's coming up here soon.
How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
That's not exactly hard evidence, though.
No.
Anyway.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Schweppes, do you want to voice the judge?
I don't know, like, what voice do you want?
Just do, like, the boomy old man voice.
Okay.
Just see how that goes. Because I feel like I'm overworking everything.
Or do like a you know how like that kind of old man is like, hi, how are you today?
So
I can't do that.
my inspiration is
Okay.
Santa Claus.
Hey, there you go.
Oh yeah,
So Santa Claus it, dude.
definitely.
Yes,
I'm not-
this would
I'm-
seem like
To be honest.
if we read our handy dandy court record and look at the autopsy report, it says the time of death, 9 p.m., caused single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous.
That's what they all say.
That's what they all say.
And we present it. Let's see what happens.
Objection.
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it! Who else could have wrote it?
You have it
You have it
backwards,
back-
detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
What?
No butting. No butting your way out of this one, detective.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Objection! That was horrible.
Mr. Wright.
You're fine.
I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? Hold on, there is a song I'm gonna queue up on YouTube real quick.
Specifically because of it.
When you give voice acting like a flair and you want to like act it in a character's voice, it's like you have to develop it while you speak it. Like you have to hear yourself talk, and then just like you have to then change the way you're talking to kind of match what you're looking for. Like it's not like an instantaneous thing.
Oh yeah, especially
if it was that
developing
one
something.
morning, it was like 1 or 2 in the morning, and my voice was completely shot. It was so low in the morning. That would have been beautiful.
All right.
Flap, say ho 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 Merry Christmas like you're Santa Claus.
No.
Why not? Who's gonna judge you?
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Who's gonna judge you?
The judge.
Do it. Do it, Judge.
Do it, Judge.
Judge, you're the one who judges everyone else.
It was the day after the murder.
The Prussian.
Yeah, you're good.
You'll get it.
What the
Judge just
what?
The
laughed.
autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
Object. But there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way.
Logically, if the person you're trying to kill
No.
survives your first hit, you hit him again. There's no way that you're smart long enough to write down your full name.
Your Honor,
Well, the idea that
it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya.
Maya.
Maya?
Yeah, it's pronounced
If
Maya.
anybody,
Okay.
if anybody gets this,
That is all.
if anybody gets this reference, 11307. See.
I unfortunately do not get the reference.
Rip.
nor do I.
Rip.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
I should have known you added something.
Why,
to your
Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say?
Mr. Edgeworth,
act. Get on with it.
I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say
Rat.
what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable.
Mr. Rat.
I heard Mr. Rat, and I'm like, oh, that's.
But for the
I'm tempted that to be what he says now.
so
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
So, for the people in the Discord who more than likely were not looking at the YouTube stream, I was playing Lying Coldly, the pursuit theme for for Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations, because of the updated autopsy report video, where it has that song playing in the background with Edgeworth dancing with text popping up on the bottom to
Jeez.
illustrate the stories. That's why I queued up the song.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Autopsy report updated in the court record.
I love the idea that of like an
well,
Ace
Your Honor?
Attorney. I love the idea of like a Smash Bros-esque intro to Edgeworth, where it's just Miles Edgeworth has an updated autopsy report. And it's just a picture of him pointing.
I will be honest, I would love to see Phoenix Wright show up in a Smash game. Because here's the thing. Phoenix Wright has appeared in a fighting game before. Marvel vs. Capcom, Super Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I believe. It wasn't the initial release, but it was like some sort of supplemental release.
I would love to see either the detective, Edgeworth, or Phoenix himself show up as a playable character in a Smash game.
And what would be even better is if there were instead of like the different colors, or you know, like how Simon Belmont is and Richter Belmont are just the same character, just different models.
Yeah,
that would
just
be
a different model per skin, effectively.
Yeah, it would basically be okay. Blue is Phoenix, red is Edgeworth.
Green is the detective or whatever.
Yeah, green is the detective, maybe.
Or whatever fits the most.
Yellow is Athena Sykes from Dual Destiny: Spirit of Justice. And then whatever color is left is Apollo Justice from Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies, and Spirit of Justice. Anyways.
Is there currently anyone on your YouTube stream?
I think Caden.
Oh, there actually is someone in the chat, which I haven't been looking at because I've been looking at just YouTube.
Caden's Railway says, "I'm gonna judge you."
But do it, Caden.
He also says, "Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas." So.
Damn it.
The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes?
Fouls.
This isn't good.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness.
Oh God.
This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Shall I just use my own voice for this?
No.
No, left click is taking Miss April May.
Yeah. I guess I'm doing witnesses.
For consistency's sake, I think that's the case.
I did voice Miss April May.
What's happening with your microphone, Dutch?
That's not my microphone.
That's Scooter's, I think.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry, adjusting a fan.
You're fine.
I could tell.
I'm not a
The
fan.
fan.
I'm not a fan.
Oh hey, it's my biggest fan, but on Tish.
Oh my God.
Oh, look, it's my biggest fan.
Vibes from a lot of you. Alright, anyhow, Schwartz.
I love this. Hold on, wait. Real quick, left click. Can you play that smack sound again?
Can't you?
Scooter, you're fan. Scooter, you're fan.
I'm just turning it off right now.
Okay.
No more fan.
Alright, Schwartz.
No more fan, sorry.
Yes.
You are up. It's your line.
Oh, fuck, sorry. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
I mean, look at her. Do you see a spot of innocence in her eyes?
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Oh, man.
What the fuck?
Awesome.
Order! An introduction shall not require any crowd reaction from the fucking crowd. The witness will refrain from Wankton winking.
I think it's wonton.
Wonton winking.
Wonton winking.
I don't know.
I wonder why I said Wangton.
Wayton.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh my god.
This is not good.
Oh no, it's not good.
She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Gee.
Hold on, before you continue. Oh.
Think before you open your stupid mouth.
I'm just here to provide accenting sound effects
Yeah, basically.
Hell yeah, dude.
and commentary.
Hell yeah.
How high are you?
I'm fucking fucked up. I'm
Sounds
not,
about right.
though. I
How
should
high
be
are-
for voicing fucking April.
How high are you? Taco Bell bong.
Alright, left click, your line.
I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices? Oh, it's Fay & Company.
That's right, big boy.
Oh dear.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Fuck me.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was this mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
My voice is struggling.
Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped.
Slump.
I have to massage my throat to get that pitch.
Fair.
The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy bitsy.
I'm going to jam it right up your ass.
I'm going to fucking pull my gun out after this.
Yeah, I think
I don't
left
think I
click
should
is
say
gonna
that on
spill-
stream.
Hold on, hold
I
on.
think
Let-
left
let-
click is gonna
let-
spill
let me-
some soup.
Let me redo that. Let me redo that.
I love the just the villain
That's it.
noise.
Here comes the Bella song night.
Well, Your Honor,
I'm going to jam it right up your ass.
I see. It is remarkably solid testimony.
What do you mean
Oh,
solid?
solid.
I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
I see. I was
Your
remarkably
Honor.
solid during that
Damn
testimony.
it, Phoenix! Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony was quite firm, didn't you?
Yeah, I think there are a couple of men in that room that are quite firm. I couldn't help myself.
Damn it, Phoenix! I want to finish this.
The judge also looks like he is. The judge looks
Mr.
like...
Wright, I understand you and Miss Mia Fay's understudy, weren't you? I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Don't
I'll
look at a
gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth won't want me to. She has to
You
have
don't
some
say.
weakness.
Very well. You may continue. Begin your cross-examination.
I'm the man who's
I'm gonna burn your house down!
With the lemon.
The lemons!
With the lemons.
Night looked out the window. Oh, long hair
Okay,
being
left click.
attached.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Cobain
take
away
that.
the pain.
I'm gonna take that testimony and shove it up your ass. I'm going to quite literally make you eat those words.
Hold on, I gotta fucking mute my phone.
My God.
If I need a better move from you, let you know. I will
Ah!
absolutely, will absolutely. I think next time because you're streaming.
Just a moment. I have a text from my sister.
Oh?
Oh God, I can do it.
God damn it.
Okay, I have become.
Culture. Fuck.
I have become fuckboy. I can do this.
I legitimately do not remember what the espresso thing was from.
I don't know, but it's
from
so
a
great.
YouTube video. I can't.
Holy fuck, is this wrong?
That
I
is
grabbed it
loud.
off of a YouTube
Yes.
video, but I can't remember what it was.
Aiming for the crotch and
General crotch area, sir. That would be
Alright, word.
that would be the like the who's the guy that we talked to before?
Hold on, wait.
Detective Dick something?
Yeah.
Oh, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Left click. Can
Oh,
you please
Gumshoe.
say? Can you please quote the area sound effect, but in Detective Gumshoe's voice?
Aiming for the crotch and general crotch area, sir.
Sounds like an orc from Warhammer.
That's where I'm getting. I'm getting inspiration from these voices by doing like fucking things and then putting a twist on it. That's what I'm
Are
doing.
you able to do that again, but a little quieter?
Aiming for the crotch and general crotch area, sir.
Got it.
Oh, can you please send me that if that's a sound effect that you just recorded?
It's
Y'all better. I'm gonna
I can-
hopefully.
Send it. I can probably just like clip the audio out of it.
Wait, are we still on Cyber Monday sales?
Aiming for the crotch and general crotch area, sir.
Aiming for the...
Yeah, that's how I feel. Is this still? Is this on
I
sale?
like how
85
this is a
bucks.
sound effect that I have from Half.
Hell yeah, brother.
CPs!
Save as copy. Ba ba ba. The file is too big to send. God damn it.
Fuck. It's on back order.
I thought you were trying to do it again, but no, it's just a video.
Why
It's
are
20
you like this?
It's 22 megs.
Alright. How do
It
you
sounded
know
like I
she was
probably
the
can't
defendant?
play.
Left click.
I'm sorry.
Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure.
Shit, hold on.
The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
Ignore that one.
He's right.
Do you
Question
have
the testimony.
that's properly edited?
Yeah.
How?
give me a minute.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. Oh, I fucking clicked right past that a little too fast. Left click. She said said something I don't quite remember what it was already.
I said something that I quite remember what it was already.
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
Oh god, that face.
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean, lawyer? I saw what I saw.
God.
I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary.
Trifling little details. That is
Miss May,
a glaring detail.
the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
He also actually opened
I'm
his
sorry, Your Honor.
Dog.
I'll be a good girl. I promise.
I can just hear left click dying on the inside.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did.
Oh fuck, not this again.
The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock.
Oh my god, I didn't know my voice could do that.
A kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
Hippie clothes.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Now we're seeing the stuff.
I still want to say something.
And off to the right. The clothes went after. Hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The statue thing.
The thinker.
How would she know it's a clock?
Precisely. Murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. I'm actually gonna press on it first before I present, just to be safe. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No. But I have a feeling I'm on to something now. Miss May. What you said just now is quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
I was about to fucking say that.
You just said this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
That face.
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
There's no explaining it.
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
It's not so trivial, though.
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murders with these questions before. Or murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
What? What now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? Because I heard it.
You couldn't have heard it.
Yeah, I heard it. It's at the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
Oh, say that. What would I call this? I heard it from the old town.
But how would she have heard it through two different panes of glass?
And a distance.
Across the road and all that sort of stuff.
Well,
it
was a neighboring building.
Yeah, it's a neighboring building, so it was an alleyway.
Still.
Still a distance.
The law offices of Bay and Company, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Not really,
No.
because in the last court case
Yeah.
that Phoenix did, everybody had to shut up and actually listen to hear it.
There's actually another reason as to why she couldn't have heard it.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because
Dutch, why were you
she
laughing?
couldn't have heard it.
What?
You were at
You
the
were
hotel.
laughing earlier. After he said something.
I don't remember what. I don't even know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know. I don't know.
There's no way you could have heard the clock go off in the building next door.
She could proof that she could have. You could have proof that she could not. Oh, you have proof that she could not.
Yes, Phoenix, you do.
Amateurs.
You do have proof.
Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing.
Then I would like... okay. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard.
The prosecution denies your request.
I would like to see if the judge overruled it.
What? On what grounds?
This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
That's false.
Indeed, objection sustained.
Damn! Time to switch directions quick.
Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Oh, I didn't see the second option. It couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you have possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Okay, I was like half looking at the screen, and when I read Phoenix say that, I thought he said, "Just look, bro."
Basically. Basically what he said.
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. The clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Like my brain.
Nice.
Like
Mr.
my
Wright.
brain.
Would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rang.
It is, in fact, just a statue now.
Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Well, Miss May,
I have to clear my throat for this.
Oh no.
Just
Otherwise, I'm like gravelly.
I really feel like it.
quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
Though,
he knew the clock was empty. Somehow. He knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock was empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness said the clock, there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock may have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
can the prosecution prove when the clock was removed?
Ho ho! Impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
But what?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof that you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is my cell phone. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone. Much like her.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Well, wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order, order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention.
Because
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Better remember he is up for evaluation soon.
Salary cutting noises.
Evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
Beep.
Bleep.
So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you? The thinker for you, then? Left click, I believe you did the voice
You
for...
could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take out the clockwork. Sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think it I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? How just did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh,
Without being there, you
isn't it
can't
obvious?
know.
I saw that clock before. What store was I at again? I go to so many.
You have to
I
have
forgot.
gone to
Look
the,
at my titties.
You'd have to have gone to the last court meeting to know what this is, why that's completely false.
Or just read the description.
The
of
witness
clock
has
that
seen
was
it
a
before.
custom-made piece.
That would make sense.
Well, no, for her to know why her own statement is false.
Alright, Schweppes, repeat the line.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
I'm surprised that the judge isn't objecting to this.
The witness claims she had, quote, heard it before, end quote. Seen it before. Whatever. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
It's the clock itself. As the description reads, made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And one of them isn't here. The one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
I love that.
Wait.
Oh, excuses not on sale today?
Oh.
Titties are dropping. What is it to you, porcupine head?
That fits that face very well. What's it to you, porcupine head?
That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she died for it. Die!
Oh, so it was her. Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness
The wetness.
the witness will remain calm, or we'll send you to horny jail.
Oh.
It fit perfectly.
Oh.
Okay, stop.
Yeah, I will.
Telling me that I am like lizard?
Aiming for the crotch.
Yes, I did.
Area, sir.
I like how, because Left Click did that in Detective Gumshoe's voice, as well as the fact that it's muffled, it sounds like he's saying that from like a distant section of the room.
Play it again.
Aiming for the crotch in general crotch area, sir.
You could probably hear the Phoenix Wright music in the background.
Maybe.
Alright.
carry.
Hold on. Fuck. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
That face!
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain. It helps if I can actually read it right.
Allow me to explain how I see the truth of this matter.
Both of you
Miss
got confused.
April May, you know the weapon was the clock because you heard
You
about
had it. You held.
The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Have a look at this.
That?
She wink.
I found this in Miss May's room.
Putting aside the legal implications of
Mr.
this,
Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Miss Maya Faye's phone, were you not?
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
no, this
So-
isn't.
So I should explain as to the reason why the wiretap is only just now being brought up in court. And you learn about the reason in like the rules of evidence in case 5 of game 1. It's because you can only present evidence that is either A, been cleared by the police, or B, evidence that is relevant to the case.
I was about to say
And
relevant to the case.
Up until now, the wiretap wasn't relevant.
It was completely irrelevant.
Until just now.
Yeah.
I'm not surely that is. I'm not
entirely
entirely.
sure that is. Objection overruled.
Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have nothing. You still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not!
He's wrong. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone the weapon was a clock is... the phone.
The phone itself.
I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What is it this time?
It's a clock. Not a Glock, a clock. Not this time.
Block.
It's
Not
made
this
to look
time,
like
wait a
the
minute.
statue, the thinker, and it tells you about the time.
Miss
Or
April
it did.
May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
I'm
Fuck you.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right? You lawyer.
You could have done, you lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
It's not fair. All of you are ganging up on me like that. I'm so I'm the bad girl? Is that it? Is that it?
I love that. Oh my god, he's peeking his mic.
Very hard. And with Discord, it's very easy to peek your microphone because Discord doesn't like loud noises. If I had a way of tapping his microphone straight into my OBS, he would not be peeking for the stream. But because
at least not nearly as much.
Because
I would probably still peek.
Because I don't have the several thousands of miles of or several hundreds of miles of wire to do that. To make the connection between left click and me not possible. But anyhow, let's continue. That did it.
Anywho.
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss May now. Or April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't it a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
Ah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation? An explanation for the court?
I have 2 of them!
Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Oh, God.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can. And I will.
I don't think you should probably... I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be saying that in court.
You can't be serious. No way.
Wait! I say wait, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay? So, the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Like, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was.
Good shit.
Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but...
Yeah, we know what fucking iced coffee is, you hag.
Tim Hortons.
If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Ice coffee?
Espresso, young.
It's espresso,
I think I'm making this up. That's the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So, Where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
That still
Her
kind of
testimony
throws off
stands.
any testimony
saw
that this witness has.
Yeah, her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. Maya Fey.
No, there's no. They're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well,
Wait,
does
so I
the
don't think it
defense
was-
have anything
I
to
was-
say?
Dutch?
I don't think it was Miss May that did it, though. That's the thing.
I don't think it was me either.
Well,
I'm
no.
gonna bet it was Edgeworth.
Well,
Alright,
no.
Someone connected to him.
So, it wasn't Edgeworth or someone connected to Edgeworth or Miss May.
Sure.
If you're here and paying attention at the start of the case, the game shows you who did it.
Oh.
Much like in the first case.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I probably should have.
Me and
said
Left
that.
Hook were the only other ones who were in that stream, I think. Actually, no, Kroom showed up at the end of it.
I mean, I saw it.
But I don't remember. I forgot about that.
I don't think I was there.
Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Edgeworth?
Edgeworth is muted.
Are you able to do
Not
Edgeworth
still
this
in.
round?
Sorry, I had to run and do something real quick.
Okay, okay.
How dare you.
Because
Because
I heard that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? I'd better
I thought
find
that is-
something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony.
I think it is actually Maya.
I can't remember if
Maya.
it's Maya or Maya.
It's Maya.
I'm going with Maya right now.
Mayo.
I hate all of you.
It's just Maya.
Mayonnaise.
Otherwise,
Maya,
Maya will
Maya.
be declared guilty on the spot.
Swouse.
What should I do? Accept the condition.
We should spouse.
Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap. I couldn't help it.
You've activated
wait.
my Alucard.
Very well. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the island.
To the
Stand.
island?
The island.
I saw Island too. Ugh.
You have to activated my Alucard.
And now I'm on fucking fire!
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Alright,
Yes,
who wants to
sir.
take the bellboy?
Dutch does.
No.
Yes, sir.
You know what? Okay. What kind of voice should be played for the bellboy?
I don't fucking know.
Another
Yes, sir.
posh British accent.
Oh my
You could do posh British. This dude is a bellboy, but basically like look at how he's dressed. He's like,
Picture-
this is a
pic-
fucking
okay,
fancy
Picture like a
hotel.
posh British guy's butler.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Master Wayne.
exactly.
I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
Okay, so if we're gonna have a posh
That is-
British accent for the bellboy, Scooter should not do the bellboy because he's
Yeah.
already doing that same voice for Edgeworth.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
I am just horrible with accents and would rather not
Do it.
do voicing.
Same here.
So-
Riot voice. We're all trying it, Dutch.
Give it a shot, man.
I also have gum right now, which
Who-
always.
Who will put you down, Santa?
Dutch quit making excuses.
Who will put you down?
Alright, let's click. You want to do it?
Oh my god.
Give it a shot.
I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That's fucking
Oh, nice.
good. That tea set looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir.
Why not put it down?
Yeah, just put it on the stand right in front of you.
We're on the floor.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Schweppes.
I see.
Perhaps.
The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder somehow, Maya will be finished. Eight in the evening. 9 o'clock on the dot, that's the time of the murder. 9 on the dot, you say? That's what-
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9 o'clock, the time of the murder.
I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course.
You don't
You
need
were having so
you
much
don't
fun.
you
Yeah,
don't need
no.
to roll the R every time.
Maybe
Yeah,
this guy does. He's just that fucking fancy.
Precisely 9 o'clock then.
Precisely. Exact and most definitely, sir.
Okay, stop.
Please don't.
You can dial it back.
Yeah, please tell me.
Dial it back 100%.
I did like it when you said precisely like that, though. That's funny.
Precisely. How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time?
And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Are you sure it was Miss May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
I'm gonna kill him.
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
There were two very big reasons that were just in your face, sir.
Actually read the damn line.
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with a, embracer, sir.
I think that says embarrasser.
No, it's embracer.
Is it?
Yeah, it says embracer.
I've always read it as embarrasser.
Embarrasser. B-A-R-A. Barra.
It's embracer? Is that French for embrace? Oh, that's
Embracer. Is
Sorry.
that French for embrace?
You parasite!
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why are you like this?
Why would you have done that?
I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something when she wanted the bellboy to remember her.
You know what this means?
It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it?
It's espresso, you uncultured fuck!
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
Shut the fuck up!
It was a bit tedious. Witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen. I can't. But wait, please wait.
Yes? Does the defense have something to add?
Get over there!
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object.
Daddy, chill.
This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
I hate how well timed that one was. It was perfectly in the space between saying
Mr.
lines.
Edgeworth. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all.
Okay.
Alright.
This is really it. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
A small block Chevy.
No small block Chevy engine.
Room service.
I
Tell
was
me,
tempted to play the audio clip, but I'm not going to.
tell me again about room service.
Again, sir, at exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303.
I think 303 may be a number that.
The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall.
Fuck.
I see. $18. Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skip on the ice, sir.
For 2.
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather quite.
Bullboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Think before you open your stupid mouth.
Yeah, that was a exact moment, yeah.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good... Wait. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
You fool!
Yeah, that's another reason why.
This also implies that Mr. Edgeworth either was spying on another lawyer to get information on another case, which is itself an entirely different crime.
So the thing is,
Or he knew that this was going to happen.
That's the reason why I said we have to do a posh British accent for the bellboy. Because he's British. He wouldn't have used the term barrister otherwise, because barrister is the British term for an actual trial lawyer. Barrister is the lawyer that will actually go into the courthouse to defend you or prosecute you. No, obviously you've also got solicitors, which is another lawyer that does all the stuff outside of court. Or, well, more handles things outside of the courtroom.
These are phrases that you don't really hear in American
the US.
vocabulary.
Think paralegal, I think is the closest equivalent to United States language.
Are... And I did not know that barrister was even a word.
I've done it. I've won.
You've at least proved that he was there, that the prosecution attorney was there.
Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Left foot.
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it is impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person?
It's you.
Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as you have As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
Oh my, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late. I suppose you'd like it to be if it... I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Upstart amateur.
Sorry, I have a fucking fly in front of my face for the lovely YouTube viewers seeing me swap my hand in front of my face.
It's Edgeworth.
These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defendant's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
September 7th, 2:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Just
Sorry,
as a reminder, we started started the trial day at 10 a.m. So that means we were in there for 4 hours in game time.
We've been in here for how long now? Like 3 hours?
We have been live 9 minutes shy of 2 hours.
Close.
Christ.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with eyes wide and trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? The man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Ms. May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms don't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Says. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Miss May's testimony. May testimony added to the court record. Blech. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Actually, let's take a gander at the court record, see what that says. Press my handy dandy button to switch which screen we're seeing in the big screen. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. This is important for later, put a pin in it. I mean, obviously it's important for later, otherwise we wouldn't have it.
Why are you saying that like it's the mystery tool from, like, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? If anyone remembers that.
This will be a tool that'll come in handy later.
Exactly.
Fucking, when I was playing the first replaying the first episode of Back to the Future, the game, I was in a VC with Ghost Malone, and every once in a while I would go, "Hey, put a pin in that for later."
Wanna know what's funny?
My pocket.
Alan?
Yeah.
Oh crap! I just dropped that in the trash can. At some point, you should do a stream on the game Shadows of Doubt.
Maybe I should.
It's a game about solving crime.
Sounds like it would be fun. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Of course I want to save. Who wouldn't? To be continued. Right now!
All right now.
September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center. Visitors room.
Right now, I guess.
Hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place like this. It's really quite moving.
No, you stinking lawyer! I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then,
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to.
Creep.
Oh my god, my voice won't actually go higher than that.
Say,
I think I should.
why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it. Bottom feeding scum sucking lawyer.
Bottom? I can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Let's go to the Fanco law office, shall we?
Okay.
Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any visible clues left.
Valuable.
Valuable. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a look around, though. And
Aiming for the crotch and general crotch area, sir.
I still love that.
And wait till I get a better microphone.
Oh god, yeah.
you couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All these cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Put a pin in that.
Put a pin in that.
Alan,
Yes.
you keep saying put a pin in that, and the only thing I'm thinking about is like the evidence board from literally every detective movie ever. It's just like a bunch of photos with string attaching them.
Left click.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at microphones. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, that's not my line.
That's not my line.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say.
Huh? Rap?
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap.
Shucks, why are you pinging me about this?
We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir.
Okay, Alan, I feel like we probably should leave it off for the night. At this point,
That
it is
is
getting pretty late for everyone.
that is fair.
It's also like 10 and I have work tomorrow.
Again, that is fair.
Yeah, bro, it's like midnight for me, and I don't have anything to do tomorrow.
Wait, okay, you're fine. But I actually have crap to do.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I know.
I'd say let's try to stream on Wednesday, if possible, because I got nothing to do on Wednesday.
I might be gone Wednesday.
No. Why? Why does this always happen?
Well, I have family that live
No,
about 200 miles away.
Why is it that, like, the few days where schedules could possibly line up, it doesn't. Ever. Schedules never line up, and it's annoying anyway.
Having fun. It's only 1:04 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we should probably end the stream here.
Yeah, Schweppes, and anyone else who wants to leave can go. But I would like to at least get this day of investigating done, because there's not a whole lot to really do to this. That way, once we get back to do the stream, we're going right into the next trial.
Yep.
Can't you just,
Well,
like, not
I'll
save,
stick
and
around
then
for a
we'll
bit
start up
longer,
from the
so.
start?
Pardon?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer, so if you need me to voice someone for you, just give me a holler.
Really quick, Alan, can you please, really quick, read what the Ghost put in content notifications on your server?
Yeah, I saw it.
Peanox left. The phrase Peanox left.
I don't think he really cares about the spelling nor the pronunciation. Or
Oh, yeah, no, I
anything,
can
really.
tell.
Like,
I don't care about the pronunciation either.
he's been bugging me for the last week to play Subnautica. So, who knows?
I mean, rightfully so. That's a great game.
yeah,
great game.
and he did gift me the game, and I've only done one stream on it on the Twitch. And now that he has the game proper, he wants me to do when I do another Subnautica stream, he wants me to
do the
do.
multiplayer mod.
Yeah, he wants to do the multiplayer mod,
Oh God.
which will require me to go through this painstaking process of backdating the game, which probably
God,
won't
no.
be fun.
Fuck. Oh.
I don't care if he gifted you the game. You don't have to do that at all.
I mean, I feel the obligation to because he gifted me the game specifically to stream it.
Fair enough. But still. I don't know, Ghost is a pain in the ass of a person.
Yeah, he is.
This really isn't a conversation that should be had on stream, but...
Yes, this shouldn't be a conversation being had on stream because Ghost is probably going to watch it.
I doubt it. Honestly, it's Phoenix Wright. He could care fucking less.
Yeah, but at the same time, he would probably hate watch it to make sure that we're not saying anything bad about him.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
I mean, I would watch it
This
to make
is
sure you
beautiful.
aren't saying anything bad about me.
And this is like the last thing I'm going to say on the topic of Ghost at all for now.
Oh God.
This on stream, but
Shit.
he is not the kind of person who'd watch a 2 to 3 hour stream just to make sure that somebody isn't saying bad about him.
You
What the
never
fuck?
know. You really never know about a person.
Especially with the amount of times that Ghost has been called a dunce in a... What?
Yeah.
Publicly in different servers.
And he's just like, yeah.
Oh, again, you never know until you know.
Wait a minute.
Anyway.
That was an interesting song.
Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I too have become famous.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, left click.
Sorry. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're about...
I was stuck in a bad dream.
yeah, why do I feel like we're both stuck in a bad dream?
So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you.
Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna go for tonight.
That is
Okay.
fair. About Miss May.
Oh, her? Not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with Miss May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
There we are, and there we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
Shit.
If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
A photo. Could you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir.
Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. No, I don't want to examine.
Examine me, Mr. Lawyer.
Fuck no. Fuck off.
We have a very good room for those things, Mr. Lawyer.
Something appears to be missing in this room. Left click, do you know what that is?
Couldn't tell you. I don't know anything in my whole life. Nothing in my life ever made sense. It's always felt like there's been... It's like, just like, I can never seem to just get the whole picture, you know?
Oh, I love you, man. You're so good at that.
We love having you here, Left click. We absolutely
like,
love having you here.
I just heard the phrase. Oh my god.
You just... It's hard to get the bigger picture.
Lime this man. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again.
Think before you open your stupid mouth.
Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason.
He just gets slapped.
Oh, what's this? That's the wrong button. F9, there we go. That's the right button.
That's a Pop-Tart.
What's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something's written in pencil on the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo.
That is theft.
I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And that might be a valuable
it's
clue.
for a murder
I'll take it for now.
investigation, so... There goes Schweppes.
By Schweppes.
A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should, actually, yeah, switch it out. Switch photos. I thought you could take two, but I was obviously wrong. I think I'll swap it.
Absolute fool.
Yeah.
Absolute buffoon. Murder Manor. So, hey, Touch, were you just staying watching it on YouTube?
I was watching it on YouTube for a moment.
And then you heard me, and then you were like, fuck this guy! You joined back.
Yeah.
Bet.
Take a look at this photo.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say, detective, once. You know how it is.
No. No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him?
An affidavit? This
David.
guy is
Affidavit? Whatever.
way too
Affidavit.
excited about this.
This guy is overwhelmingly British.
It is an affidavit.
Well, sure. Why not?
Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
This guy is way too excited about this entire case.
This guy is off
gotten
his
the-
rockers.
I've gotten the word affidavit written, tattooed on my left buttock.
Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record.
I've included a photograph, too.
Not
Wink.
even Miss May can play dumb to this.
You again? Can't you take a hand and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason why I'm here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just, like, have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything you saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with this, or with his reputation.
Oh, fuck, I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Now, let me talk. Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp.
Red, white, information gathering.
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
That's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer?
What?
Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
You again.
Hello, Mr. Grossberg.
Well. You were quite the thing, my boy.
Excuse me?
The trial.
He was there?
It reminded me of myself when I was a youth.
I guess something got passed down through Maya, maybe.
It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I
appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. Let's examine that blank spot on the wall. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah, it was a painting of fishermen, wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. So, you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me. All last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right? Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does
my
seem
boy.
troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on the wall.
Pretentious looking?
Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go?
Yes, well... I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right.
Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen?
I don't see how it's any of your business.
Are you drinking something
Please.
left click?
Huh?
Are you drinking something left click?
Yeah. Got my tea. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't. You're stupid. You stupid spiky-haired lawyer.
Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph.
Where did you get that? Give it back at once.
I'm sorry to have taken it without your knowledge, but I have to know. Who is this man? He was most likely in April May's room the night of the murder.
Oh, what's that you say? Are you quite sure, my boy?
Why has him so flustered, I wonder?
I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. I need to be alone.
Ah! He's fallen silent as a stone. A rather large stone.
Fuck you, Phoenix.
Guess I should return that photo. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg.
Fuck you, boy.
Let's see, can I... Oh. Bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water coming from the shower.
La-dee-da. Money making, money making. I got the money making blues.
Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Alright, well, there's only one option left. Blue Corp. September 7th, Blue Corp Incorporated. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Left click, you want to take this voice?
Yeah, sure.
I think you'll enjoy it. Actually, yeah, you did voice this guy at the first stream.
The first stream?
Yeah, at the start of the second case. Again, this is the... You'll know.
I don't even remember what voice I did for this guy. Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage.
What the?
Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking about that title that you go by.
Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably?
Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary.
What is this guy's problem?
I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged.
What a fruitcake!
Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this.
What does he mean by that?
No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Let's examine that painting in the background, shall we? Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica?
Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure.
Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed, she is paid to answer phones, not tapping them. It's not in her job description. She does gather information for us as a part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this.
Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in Miss May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details, such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Still, Mr. White, the hotel boy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as the same thing as April May.
Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say, we are the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue.
No, shit, really, I didn't notice.
I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder of CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not?
There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, you. What might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before.
Oh?
Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you don't fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
A lawyer.
No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody burger.
What? He punched me.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume.
Mr. Grossberg's. Yes.
Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss.
No, that's the wrong one. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! Repeat that. You were fucking clipping your microphone really bad.
Jumping Jehoshaphat's!
Jehoshaphat's?
Oh, you.
What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something's been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had, quote, no intention of parting with, end quote. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office.
Oh, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is.
You're lovers.
I wish. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
See, I have gone senile. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
Put a pin in the DL6 incident. That will be important later. Like, a lot later. The name on the back of those photos.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
That's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. And many cheeseburgers.
DL6
Many
incident.
cheeseburgers.
What is
Oh.
the DL6 incident?
Cheeseburgers are nothing. A DO6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Faye.
Dumbass. Faye.
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
Is that what Maya was talking about the other day?
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day.
Put a pin in that detail.
That case is the DL6 incident.
Reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium a medium for the spiritual realm. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
God, no. No, I did actually. He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now, because now I'm broke. But I talked to the police. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something out of what she's found. Do it, spiky-haired man. Do it! Get out of my office!
It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said that there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look.
Do you think there's going to be anybody popping up in here?
I don't think so, but we do return to Red White's office.
Okay.
All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here.
Good job, Chief.
They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's just look at all of them. Let's see. If there's a record then this file, then let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my I, A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother.
Well, he's bad at alphabets.
Should I take a look?
Yeah, read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words from my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is...
The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Time to examine it again.
Examine the same thing! Right, do it!
J through
Keep
S.
looking at nothing, right?
Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim through some of this. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here at the end is S. Sewer slide. Ew. She has a collection of sewer slide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. What? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these sewer slides. White drove them all too. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to not laugh because I'm replacing the actual word with sewer slide to...
Why?
Because YouTube. I mean, if I want these streams to be monetized, which, let's be real here, I'm not gonna get a whole lot of monetization out of these streams anyway. Because by the time I get to that point to be able to monetize my videos, these streams would probably be, like, very old. No one would probably watch them.
Fair.
I can use these newspaper clippings.
Newspaper. Uzi.
Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. T-U...
I feel that
I know
much.
W.
Oh my god, I just
White.
spent an absurd amount of time typing up a document that explains what the I've spent money on today.
Wow.
The entire
The entire W
section
section is missing.
Was it taken?
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna go.
Alright,
that's
good
fair.
night, Dutch. Thank you for your service. Okay, just making sure there wasn't anything I missed. I will actually check the court record on that. Okay. Article about politicians. Sewer slide. The word white is written in pencil on the top. Okay. Alright, left click.
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. I think we're past needing to talk about April, May. I've got to put this guy on the spot quick.
What's the matter? You seem distressed.
There's no point asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo.
What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes, there's my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you.
This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the sewer slide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word leaked to the press. The next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia.
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the sewer slide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office, hello.
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. White.
Excuse me.
What I should be doing now is going after you.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all of the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child would work this out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed and could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidated, the killer man.
The liquidator.
The liquidator.
What? Mr. White, this isn't one of those...
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia.
How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they can make even you look competent.
I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butt! Heavy butts!
Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Ron.
September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. Wright's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's no thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... They explained what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that mean to need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me there's anything I can do. Well, we could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Oh, wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit there and do nothing. I've got to give it to that man. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Oh, okay. I'll be there. I'll show him a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all of them finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. The true culprit appearing as the star witness. That's it. Tomorrow. It's me or him. To be continued. Of course I want to save. What kind of moron wouldn't want to save? Alright. With that concludes today's live stream. So we actually went on half an hour longer than the last stream. Because the last one was only 2.5 hours.
Still fine.
But I would like to thank y'all also very much for coming to watch the stream. If you have not already, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the like button as well. Down in the description below will be a link to my Discord server, should you wish to join. I tend to announce when I start streaming and whenever I post YouTube content. I also try to announce when I stream. Obviously, prior to my stream, I try to do an hour prior. Sometimes I do more. Sometimes I do it like 30 minutes before, as it sometimes is impromptu. But again, if you liked the video, hit that like button. And if you'd like to see more of what I do here, hit that subscribe button as well. And also hit the bell if you would like to get notifications. Thank you all so very much for joining me in today's live stream. I would like to thank Dutch, Left Click, Scooter, and Schweppes for joining me in today's live stream and voicing Edgeworth, the judge, Miss May, the bellboy, Grossberg, all those lovely characters. Oh, and Mr. White of Blue Corp as well. So thank you all. And Detective Gumshoe. I almost forgot about that one. But thank you all so very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.